Andy, Princess Eugenie, she's revealed having difficulties with her appearance because of being in the public eye and scrutiny, something which her mother suffered from. Terrible judgment.
Yeah, I'll talk about Princess Eugenie in a moment. This is really relevant at the moment because there's been a survey release, details of an NHS study, an official study into mental health into young people. 1 in 8 older teenagers, aged 17 to 19 girls, suffer from eating disorders, bulimia, anorexia, binge eating, which is actually up 15 times since the start of the pandemic, which is an absolutely incredible statistic, I think. Young girls, we know there are huge problems with exposure to social media, exposure to programmes, talking about body size, body weight, perfect shape, huge growth in plastic surgery, Brazilian bum lifts, etc., and all this sort of stuff. And the NHS has announced they're treating 700,000 people every year for this kind of illness. And Princess Eugenie, timely enough, has said that she has had issues herself around food. The 33-year-old talks about that she's definitely had issues around food in terms of her relationships with it, in terms of having to look a certain way. And she always thinks that's not a nice outfit or she looked terrible there. Different people saying off-the-cuff remarks on TV shows and social media. Gets back to her, it's giving her definite issues about her body, and she was talking about this on a podcast. She says that that's just life in the public eye, but it's also interesting that she and her partner, husband, Jack, now live in Portugal with their 2 sons. So you'd think it's probably played a little bit of their choice to move away.
I always find it sad when a beautiful woman like Princess Eugenie has issues. I really wish that beautiful women knew they were beautiful. You are beautiful, Princess Eugenie. It's such a shame that she's got body issues. I suppose anyone standing next to Princess of Wales is going to have issues. She's just like a supermodel, isn't she? Just like standing there like a, what would you call it, a clothing hanger. Anything looks good on her.
Also, if you've been filmed all the time, there's always a bad angle. There's always a horrible photo.
Well, not for some, but I wouldn't want to have to stand up next to her. But no, that's a shame. I find that sad.